Park, Blackstone Highway Way, suspect has driven.
Now. Thank you. How can I help?
How the hell could she be on the radio?
I'm 2 years old. Me and my mom love listening.
I didn't even have that on. All right. Let's see.
Listening to you. I listen to you every day. On my drive home. I was thinking about
Oh shit.
calling you for a completely different reason.
What the fuck is going on?
To a family, kind of a family vacation back in California.
How is that even possible?
And a huge fight.
I keep shutting this off. That doesn't even make sense. Was happening? I don't know what's going on with my phone. They're making me listen to Dr. Laura. Are we listening to Dr. Laura? Is there any Dr. Laura fans here? Ow, shit. Tweaking the knee. I'm just going into the comedy club, but according to the police scanner, there's a dude breaking into this Nissan. Let's see. Let's watch him break into this Nissan. Ow. You know, just for shits and giggles. My old neighbor still calls me. She called me last night. She goes, Tim, there's some people sleeping. Or no, there's a guy tearing up your cat's area in the valley. Hold on. Let's see if I see this dude. So this dude would be breaking into a Nissan right where? God damn, what is going on with my phone right here? Oh, he was on a bike. That was the problem. I was working on this movie last night, and I fucking came screaming down the freeway coming home, doing like I was doing 90 miles an hour because it was like 4:45 a.m. It was a night shoot. I wanted to get home, and there was a massive car accident in front of me. 2 cars rolled. I'm pretty sure multiple people were unalived. And I didn't get out to help anybody because it's too dangerous on the freeway. But I called 911. Is that the Nissan dude was breaking into? It is a dead-end street. This is what happened on dead-end streets, so. Oh, look at that cat. Did you guys see this cat? Oh my God, let's look at this cat. Damn. Look at this white cat. It's so pretty. Let's look at this cat. Look at this. Look at this cat right here. Hi, Bugs. Can we talk to him? Hi, sweetheart. Where you at? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hi. Are you hiding? Don't be hiding. Is this the truck this dude was trying to break into? I bet it is. He was trying to break into this truck. Huh. Anyway, This dude on the bike has clearly evacuated the area. Unless that's him. Just making his rounds, you know? Did the cat look dirty? I should go back and say hi to the cat. Look at these dogs. Let's ask this guy. Did you see the guy on the bike?
What?
Did you see the guy on the bike?
No, is he doing something he shouldn't be doing?
The guy on the bike right there was trying to break into that Nissan Frontier. Well, I'm saying right there, I'm looking for the guy on the bike. Yeah.
Oh,
The 911 call just came in.
yeah.
So right on that corner, right before I saw you just on that corner, like minutes before. Did you see a Hispanic guy on a bike?
No, I saw a dude walking by with a bag of laundry, but he wasn't on a bike.
I saw that guy. He went home.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, man.
No, no worries.
Thank you.
Thanks for looking out.
Yep. So, I shot that movie last night, but they called me back today. But now I'm not hearing from them. And they're asking me to be Brad Pitt's photo double. Hot. That's quite the compliment. Although that just means they'll shoot me with a wig on from the back of my head in a car driving or something, you know what I mean? But they didn't call me back to confirm that. The fitting would be tomorrow. It's a good gig. It's a good gig. Photo doubling Brad Pitt's a good gig. I smoked 5 packs of cigarettes last night. Can you believe that? And they weren't even cigarettes. They were fucking clove cigarettes. I smoked me and this... They actually nicknamed us. They had nicknamed me and the other dude sitting at the bar in this scene. I was playing a sleazy guy in a strip club. 1974 Harlem. All black people except me. You know what I mean? I was the only white guy. And me and this other dude smoked 5 packs of cigarettes over the course of shooting for like 12 hours. Can I say the name of the movie? Yes, I can actually, because you know what? It's not a secret anymore. I did not sign a non-disclosure agreement as I thought I would, and it is public information. And the movie is called The Adventures of Cliff Booth. It's the sequel. It's Brad Pitt, and the sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's written by Quentin Tarantino, and David Fincher was directing last night. Oh my God. And his first 1AD was nicknamed me and this other dude at the bar. He nicknamed us Bill and Wayne. Come on, Bill and Wayne, you're holding up the whole fucking shot. Light them up, Bill and Wayne. We were literally sick from smoking clove cigarettes. If you've ever smoked like 5 packs of clove cigarettes, you'll know what I'm talking about. I once smoked like 5 packs of clove cigarettes on an episode of Mad Men, and I was sick for 3 days afterwards. I did not meet Brad last night. Last night, it was 2 African-American actors who you would know, but I forgot their names. And it was a classic fucking Tarantino monologue. So if you guys are fans of Quentin Tarantino, you know he writes these long monologues in his movies. You'll see an actor do like a 8-minute monologue. It's not typical in movies. So he had this fucking 8.5-page monologue scene. That's the only scene we shot. It took us 12 hours to shoot one monologue. And it's just an F-bomb after F-bomb with the N-word and so on. Typical Tarantino shit. And it's in a just a dive bar strip club in Harlem in 1974, basically. Yeah, and we weren't even smoking cigarettes. If they hire me to be Brad Pitt's photo double, the truth is I might not meet him then either, because that just means I'll be working the days he's not working. Unless it's like a B unit shot. Like, so say they got to get a pickup shot of Brad Pitt driving down the street in a car on a scene they've already shot. So they'll just throw me in the driver's seat with they'll just make my hair look like his and shoot from behind over the shoulder. That's really what photo double work is, most of the time. But honestly, I was supposed to get the call tonight for that. They've been shooting this movie for a while now. I think it might be all right. Leonardo DiCaprio is not doing it. He might do a cameo, but I don't know. It's a Brad Pitt movie. The Adventures of is that his name? Clifford Booth? Don't you guys remember that movie? I have the screener still. I got the screener from SAG. I was gonna rewatch it. It is a good movie, actually. You know who was in that movie? Luke Perry was in that movie. Luke Perry was in fucking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We lost him. We lost Luke Perry. Be legit. You love LA? It's a wild scene here. It's a wild scene. So there's a couple of guys actually smoked cigarettes last night, and they wouldn't let them smoke their cigarettes. So you're actually not allowed to smoke real cigarettes on set. You have to smoke the clove cigarettes. The only way you smoke that many is because you're coked out. Here was the direction. When they were doing the close-up of the dancers and they were shooting and they could see, they nicknamed me and this other actor, Schneider. They nicknamed me and him. And they kept calling us Bill and Wayne. And they said, hey, Bill and Wayne, more heroin, less coke. And I said, that's great direction, brother. Because when the camera's on you close, like when you're smoking a cigarette or moving your drinks, it looks sporadic. It looks too hyper to the camera, so you have to make your movements slower and more subtle. And so he yelled at us, Bill and Wayne, we got to shoot that again. More heroin, less cocaine. That's literally what the direction from David Fincher was. This is George Floyd. The police killed me. What's up, Kenny? The Adventures of Clifford Booth. Yes. Yes. It's public information. There's no NDAs. I mean, if you Google it, hey, is the Adventures of Clifford Booth in production in Google, it'll show you everything that's going on. It's currently shooting. It's written by Quentin Tarantino. It's being directed by David Fincher. And they're probably 3 weeks into the shoot at this point. I'd say there's 3 more weeks to go. I would assume. I don't know. Man, you know what? I do have to go see Sophia. You guys, it was a night shoot. I was up all night. I didn't even go to work until it was an all-night shoot. I was up all night. Got no sleep. Now I'm going into a comedy club right now. There are people doing heroin on the streets all over the place. It's called open drug use. Los Angeles is riddled with open drug use. So, yeah, there's open heroin use everywhere. And I'll show it to you on YouTube. I won't show it to you on TikTok. On TikTok. I will be going in and doing a set in a comedy club in about 2 minutes. 1 minute. Is Richard Gunn related to Tim Gunn? Richard Gunn? Is he Tim Gunn's son or something? I don't know. Kind of looks like me, actually. Richard Gunn looks like me. Honestly. He looks more like David Duchovny than me, but I could do stand-in work for him for sure. Oh, he's married to Jenna Madison. She is a producer, he's an actor. Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. He's married to her. I got it. The Sound Granite Flat. Looks like they live out in Thousand Oaks because it's a rough economy. Keon Green, yeah. Breakfast was hella good though last night. Used to flip cabins in Arrowhead. Oh, they are divorced? Well, I have to look her up. That's the kind of girl I need as a producer in my life. David Arquette sold his $5 million Encino mansion to move to Thousand Oaks? Is that what you're telling me? He can afford to live in the city. Hold on. Is Brad Pitt 6'2"? I thought he was short. Aren't you too tall to be his double? No, I think we're the exact same size, actually. Actually, I know we're the exact same size. That's why they called me. But I'll confirm it. Brad Pitt, height. Actually, I'm taller than Brad Pitt. But we're more or less the same size. More or less. Surprisingly, Brad Pitt's only 5'11". I didn't know that. I thought he was 6 feet. You know what I mean? She wrote The Color of Money, Fish Called Wanda. Check her out. Yeah, I was just looking at her credits right there a little bit. I don't have time right now. But I was just kind of looking at her credits just now. This is not going to be a very lively event tonight. So I would caution and say no. Brad Pitt is shorter than me by 2 inches, actually. I mean, I did a Brad Pitt movie. I did Oppenheimer? No. Babylon. I did Babylon, and I think he was in the scene. I don't know why I didn't hang out with him. The scene I did was with Margot Robbie. Who, by the way, Margot Robbie was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Tom Cruise is a little man. You guys, but Sunday, I'm going to see the littlest band in the world. No, for all you 80s metal lovers, which is about 4 of you, or maybe 1 of you, or maybe only me. I'm going to see the Killer Dwarves on Sunday. And I will be live streaming from the Rainbow Bar and Grill. For the Killer Dwarves, other bands playing will be like Trickster, Bullet Boys, Winger, all kinds of shit like that. They're having their second backyard bash on Sunday. But I'm specifically going to see the Killer Dwarves, who are basically little dudes like AC/DC. Do you guys remember the band Killer Dwarves? And they were good. And the singer looks like he's like 4 feet 11. I'm just curious, so I'm going. I'll live stream around there. Why not? Why not? There has been some serious crime going on, but I haven't had time to check it out. So, KTLE News Online, yep. Hello, Kate. Hello, everybody, by the way. The girl who I produced Hookers Inc. with, this is a Scientologist, and she was one of Tom Cruise's personal assistants or office people when I was doing the movie, way back in the day. You guys, Scientology has a practice called fair game laws. First of all, Scientology practices a fake religion and a code of ethics they have within their organization where they try and teach you how to be ethical. And their whole thing is like you're non-ethical, you have thetans in your body. If you're going at somebody sideways, it's because a third party caused it. And they use examples like the only reason you get in a fight with your wife is because your best friend is saying shit between you. I mean, it's just weird shit. Now, but they teach this code of ethics, right? But if they think somebody has done them wrong or is attacking them, they call it a fair game law. And all of a sudden, ethics don't matter to them anymore. They're literally the fucking hypocrisy of all disgusting, fake organizations. And they literally killed people's dogs. They fucking murdered the singer, the singer of Mars Volta. His wife is one of the Danny Masterson accusers. They fucking murdered his dog. I love not being on TikTok. They fucking murdered his dog. And let me tell you something. If I caught them murdering my dog, I wouldn't even be here talking to anybody right now because I would have went on a fucking... Is it too soon to say a Minnesota rampage? Is that too soon? They would not nobody would get away with murdering my dog. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, they literally murder people's animals and they call it fair game. Now, the reason I said that is because this fucking bitch, this Scientologist bitch, has literally been cheating me out of money on my movie for years. This is why I tell people to watch it on my YouTube, so at least I get some advertising revenue. You know, it's my way of it's my fair game law. I don't have $10,000, $20,000 to fucking go sue Cinema Epoch or this other distribution company. Just to win 15,000. I'd have to spend 25,000 to win 15,000. I'd be 10,000 down. I mean, what am I doing? So all I can do is promote it that way. Hey, by the way, yeah, poisoning someone's dog? No. Scientology is a gross organization. It's fucking gross is what it is. It's gross. That's the word. Gross. Grossamundo. And by the way, I just want to say they had a prayer vigil. You know, it's way too soon to fuck with Minnesota because 2 kids did lose their lives. But I just want to say, I was watching one of the children being interviewed today. So this isn't a comedy take. It's just a take. Okay, there was a young kid being interviewed with his mom, and I can't really remember, but he said, he goes, I hid down behind the pew, and I was going to pray to God, but I was already praying to God. And then I realized I better just get the fuck out of here or something. And then the mom gets on and said, oh, thank God, God was on my side. The reason we got out is because God was on my side. Well, whose side was God on regarding, I mean, so the two little girls or boys or whoever, the 8 and 10-year-old, when they were sitting in the pew, literally praying to that same God, was God not on their side? I'm just asking for a friend, okay? I'm asking for a friend. Because the woman interviewed today said, oh, well, God was on our side. Does that mean the devil was on the side of the two that had to eat bullets and die? I don't follow. And I don't want to say that the shooter made any valid points, but I do want to say that the shooter did make a lot of manifesto journals. There are literally page after page after page. His fucking weapons all had messages on it. Kill Donald Trump, fucking this one's for the kids, all kind of nasty shit. But he said one of the cartridges, or one of the gun cartridges, he wrote on one of the gun cartridges, "Where's your God now?" Okay, he said, "Where's your God now?" And then the mayor of Minnesota came out and said, "I don't want to hear about thoughts and prayers because kids were fucking praying when the bullets started flying through stained glass windows." The point is, we've normalized the shootings. I mean, I don't even want to hear people say anymore, well, we got to do so. You know what? This country is full gun toting, MAGA loving, gun shooting, yippee-ki-yay motherfuckers. If you're going to have kids and you're going to have a family, your kids are going to be in school getting fucking taught how to run from a fucking active shooter. When I grew up in grade school, they taught us how to hide for tornadoes. They taught us how to hide to get away from tornadoes. So there isn't a solution. That's what I'm getting at. What's the solution? There isn't one. There's more guns than there are people. There is no solution. Like in Rocky, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. I have the solution. It's called homeschooling versus public school. If you don't want your kid to get shot up at school, then you have to homeschool them so they'll be antisocial, and then they'll grow up to go shoot a school. See how it doesn't work? You see how it doesn't work either way? If you got to have your head on a swivel while you're at the fucking church pew, where are we? I did see something today. That I'm not even going to disagree with you guys, but yeah, see, they're giving your daughter lockdown drills. And it's just crazy. That means we've normalized it. You have to do it, but it means it's normalized. It means if you're teaching 4, 5, 6-year-old kids about gun drills, then it's normalized in their brain. You know how you bring someone up in religion and they're always religious because you wire their brain that way? Well, that's the problem. So once you're taught at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that it's normal, or you should expect active shooters, well, then people become active shooters. Like this kid. This kid idolized Adam Lanza. This kid idolized the other school, the Uvalde shooter. Uvalde, is that it? This kid idolized the other shooters. So his idolization and his dream and his thing was to shoot kids. I might have got in a couple of air raid drills when I was a kid. Yeah, you can't even go to church or school. I mean, you can go. Somebody was joking online. Oh shit, I'm gonna be late. Anyway, I'll be back. I gotta go. You think I should talk about the Minnesota shooting on stage? I think I won't do that, actually. I think I'm not gonna do that. Your head should always be on a swivel. Well, that's what I was saying last night, you guys. When I came down the freeway and there were no lights and those cars rolled, I almost died last night. Just like your head does have to be on a swivel. I was speeding. It was a mistake to be speeding. I was trying to get home. Stream my set. Listen, if it's a packed house, I will stream the set. But we're going into Labor Day weekend, and I have a gut feeling because they don't even have a lineup on the website. That means it's going to be a slow night. If there's 4 people in here, I'm not streaming shit. If it's a packed house, I am, but LA checks out for the Labor Day weekend on Wednesday. That means yesterday. So literally LA checked out yesterday for the fucking Labor Day weekend. So that it's going to be dead in there. I do have a transsexual joke that I think I'm going to go with that tonight because the shooter was trans. So I'm going to try and talk a little bit about the shooting on a serious note and then transition into my completely separate situation trans joke, which is a good joke, I think. I don't know, but I'm going to find out. I also have last week I did a routine about the Mount Rushmore of canceled words. Like the N word, the R word, the F word, and I was trying to get to the 4th one. But the punchline didn't land, so I got to go try and rework it and see if it'll work. You know what I mean? Let's hear it, please. I can't tell you until I work it out. I thought it was really good. I thought it was the best joke I ever wrote. I literally thought it was the best, and it might be. I just have to flush it out. I have to flush it out. My whole N-word bit is really good, actually. The trans joke is good. Cake, yes. Cake, if I book a show, I'll book a show up in the Belly Room or something. And you can come see me at the Comedy Store, Cake. That'd be pretty dope. Because that's the easiest way for me to book a show is in the Belly Room. I could get on a produced show in the main room, but I got to talk to some people, some of my friends. I saw a Cracker Barrel logo joke today in a meme, and I thought it was hilarious. Oh, if you can bring people, that would really be helpful, actually. I'll bring the trans joke. There was a meme that said something about, fuck, I forgot the meme. Okay, Cake, that would be great. Okay, here's the setup for the trans joke. Okay, you ready? No, I'm not going to do the trans joke. All of a sudden, I'm a little embarrassed to do it. It's not offensive to trans people either, by the way. It's not offensive to trans people. It's just a trans joke. It's not an offensive joke. It's not a racist joke, and it's not a non-woke MAGA joke. It's just a funny joke. But let me go do it on this crowd first, okay? Let me do it on this crowd first. Or these 3 people. I don't know, but I gotta go in here, you guys. I'll do it when I come back, though. And Cake, I'll hold you to that. I'll book a show at the Comedy Store, and I'll hold you to it.